Okay, so before I head into the next area, it occurred to me when I was watching when I was looking over my stream of the beginning of the game that there's like a whole area. There's like a whole, what the heck? Excuse me? Excuse me? Everything's just reset apparently. I can't check that area apparently. How do I get out of the garden? But there was like a bridge, and I never went to the other side of that bridge and checked out what was over there, so I wanted to, but apparently I cannot. So let's just move forward on to the next part of the game. Oh, yeah. Just take a snack for the road here. Actually, never mind, this is disgusting. Maybe a goose, but I have standards. Okay, so what is over here? Some laundry. And some, oh, it's a well. Well, well, well. Okay. So that opens the way to the little area that's like there's a garden over to the left. Ooh, and this opens. This lets me into the beginning area that I was trying to get to before, so I wasted my time a little bit by doing a little bit of backtracking. What is over here? That's what I was trying to figure out. Oh, that gate's got a padlock. That's some serious road blocking they're doing. What was that? Billy Joel Piano Man? Do 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 do. Or Ode to a Superhero by Weird Al. I know that song better. I saw that before. It's so Ode to a Superhero is a song about Spider-Man. It's a summary of the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. It was about to be like the first Spider-Man movie, but that was probably not the first Spider-Man movie. So it's a summary of that movie, and I heard that song and like basically heard it enough to like memorize it and everything before I even saw the movie. And so when I saw the movie, I'm like, oh, this is the part from the song, just over and over again. I'm like, oh, Norman's a billionaire scientist. Norman, this guy. Oh yeah, Norman's a billionaire. Yeah. Oh, and I knew that he would die at the end because it's like Norman Osborn is bit in the dust. And I heard Harry said he wants Spider-Man dead. Ah, but his buddy Pete he can trust. Oh, la da da dee da. La da dee da da da. Yeah, so what's my objective here? That's what I should be figuring out. It's probably this way, I am guessing. Ooh, this looks... Oh yeah, that... I didn't even have to grab that fence, it just broke. What's my to-do list here? Make someone break the fancy vase. Help the woman dress up the bust. Make the man spit out his tea. Get dressed up with a ribbon. Make the man go barefoot. Do the washing with a bra, a pair of socks, a slipper, a bar of soap. Okay. Some beautiful flowers over here. I don't know what this is. Okay, how's it going? Oh yes. Yes, this is my pipe now. Okay. Is he gonna put in it? I was about to say if he just goes and oh, I just launched that teapot. If he just goes and like puts it in his mouth, it's what they call an indirect kiss. He just kissed a goose, but he didn't put it in his mouth, so I can't even make that not funny joke. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's the newspaper that I dropped there. Oh. Hey. Did he just drop his... Yeah, he was drinking tea, wasn't he? I forgot to honk to make him spit it out. Whoops. I need to actually focus on checking stuff off here. What are you looking at? You got some tea. Why don't you drink some tea? Why don't you just sit down and just drink some tea? Why don't you just drink some tea? Oh, that didn't count as spitting out his tea? Dang. I mean, I didn't see him spit out the tea. So let me just hide behind him. Oh, he swallowed it. I like how he like keeps picking up the teacup and like slurping out of it. And it's like, what is it? And then he drops it and he picks it up and he slurps out of it again. Like, wasn't it empty after it got dropped? So he's like he's just having an imaginary tea party, just, you know, like a kid. Why doesn't that work? Because of course, it's the imaginary tea party. It's not actually real tea. It's not actually real tea. That's why this challenge is so hard to complete. I have to, like, go and get him some actual tea. Seriously, though, how do I get him to spit out the tea? Make the man go barefoot. I have an idea for that. First, get him his newspaper. Sir, I've got your daily paper. There's a headline that says geese are amazing and can do no wrong. It's written by me. I am a reporter and a paperboy. It's a very, very, very demanding lifestyle I lead. My other job is ruining everyone's day. Okay. Pick up the newspaper. Okay. He's not going to go through the fence, is he? Yeah, he's not going to go through the fence. He's just going to be like, my shoe! My shoe! Oh, do I have to wait for him to cross his other foot? Do I have to actually wait for him to cross his other foot? Stop looking at me. Don't you know it's rude to stare? Do I have to actually wait? Why is he so paranoid? He's just like, He keeps scratching his legs. Does he have like mosquito bites or something? I think this is supposed to be like based in Australia. So they probably have like horrible spider bites or something that people have to deal with. Oh, I almost had it. I've made him go barefoot. I'm not letting him get his shoe back. I like how there's like a hole in a fence here that I could just drag stuff through, and presumably they're not going to crawl after me. They're too big. They're too big to just walk through. Like they're too big to just walk through. They're not. I'm trying to rope this into a video game walkthrough joke, but I am also tired and I don't feel like it. Okay, so make the man spit out. I couldn't figure that out. What? I have to ring a bell? Why wouldn't it be honking? Anyway, whatever. You gonna drink your tea, or am I gonna have to steal your newspaper? Okay. Oh, he finally was able to buy some actual tea! I love this lady's backyard. Like, she just has stuff growing out of a toilet and bathtub and everything. That's great. Oh. Oh! What's she gonna do here? Okay. Help the woman dress up the bust. Make someone break the fancy vase. So what is the fancy vase? Because that definitely looks like a pitcher, not a vase. This is the fancy vase. Is it gonna be like the broom where we have to have like a tug of war? Is it gonna even let me do that? It definitely seems like it is not. Because she holds it in like the opposite hand. And it gets pulled out of her hand. My sock now. I have feet. Why shouldn't I be able to wear socks? Oh, and she did that. She blocked off my escape route. Can I even get over there anymore? Okay, so I have to figure out how to do the washing. Oh, there's the soap. And like, I should be able to get through this thing. Also, what is this? Am I actually doing something here? Okay, I think this part should be obvious. I'm a statue. I am not a real goose. If you think I'm a real goose, it's just because the artist was really good at depicting the goose. Because I am actually a statue. Okay, help the woman dress up the bust. Make someone break the fancy vase. Oh. Okay, so that hat seems to be attached. What else would I dress up? Oh, wait a second. Oh. That's how I get over there. I'm not trapped. In that case, let me just steal a sock and run over here. And over here. So like, what does it mean by do the washing? Can I like take this and just put it in any body of water? Oh, there's somebody mowing their lawn. Hopefully that doesn't pick up. Definitely seems to be picking up. But that's life sometimes. Okay, that didn't seem to work. Like, seriously, is there really like some requirement on do the washing? So it says I have to put it in the man's pond. Would that be that? Oh yeah, that thing. That's right. Let's do the socks and all that. Let's do her stuff first and do the shoe last. Hey, that's not even your sock. Why do you care? Why do you care? That's not even your sock. That's not even yours. You stole my ribbon also? That's illegal. Okay. Well, it didn't cross it off there, so I'm assuming they only say pond because it's the closest body of water. So I'm gonna do the like stupid overcautious thing and gather everything and then take it all to the water and see if that even pays off. Oh, also I only had one sock. So that may be there. Oh no, I had the shoe. I brought the shoe with me. So my theory is, as long as it's a body of water, it should work, right? Okay. Let's take all this stuff to a body of water. Also, wait a second, isn't that? Anyway, whatever. Like, you can wash stuff in the river. Whoa, that was slippery. I didn't expect that to just slide all the way down there. But apparently it does. Apparently soap is slippery. Okay, it seems to have stopped. Also, maybe leaving those gates closed is a good idea, because having the fence be the only way in or out... I mean, I guess if they wanted to, they could open the gates. Because they have opposable thumbs. Like some kind of mutants. Like, imagine having opposable thumbs. Like, the only thing you need to manipulate the world around you is a mouth you can use to grab things and honk with. There's nothing else that you need. And you need to be able to walk around, I guess. Glad I'm not doing this live, because I could just cut this stupid stuff out, even though I don't have time to like edit videos because I'm very busy with homework right now and school. Well, not particularly homework, but like school, because school is just started, so I haven't gotten to the point where I'm like, oh, I have a ton of homework. One of my classes, I'm not even sure if I have much homework at all, but it's like a 5-hour class that meets once a week. Well, that was an interesting succession of sound effects. Let's hope that this theory actually pays off. And it's not just you have to do it in that guy's pond for some reason. Because that would be stupid. This is very long and boring. And there isn't even any music to go with it. Maybe when I edit this, I'll just put music in there. Like overly dramatic music. Okay. So I've finally gathered all of the items here. Now let's just dump them all in. And see what happens. So if they all get washed to the same place, does it count? Oh, or do I have to do it? Because it keeps jumping back to this part of the list. Seems like that didn't work. Seems like that didn't work at all. boy. I might want to, like... try doing it in the dude's pond. Like, he should be content to just read his newspaper, shouldn't he? Oh, the music has already gotten dramatic again. Dramatic newspaper reading. Oh, seems I do not have the ability to open this gate. That makes things a little more complicated. Like there's no kind of handle I can press here. There's nothing here either. Why even have those gates? Is there another guide that's like a little more specific? Oh boy. Oh, and I don't have to bring the shoe all the way back because I got the other shoe. That's genius. I mean, it's not genius, but like it's convenient. But I don't have to go to all that extra work. Anyway, let's actually try some stealth. Okay, Mr. Barefoot Bob. Let's get the other sock and the bra and get that shoe. I mean, it might be faster to reset and just steal all those items again, but I don't want to have to steal all those items again. So it has crossed off the stuff that I've put in there so far, which so far is just the bar of soap and one sock, so it's not even a pair of socks yet. Okay, after this, it's only one more trip. Okay. Just a goose walking around. Just a goose. Trying to do some laundry. Hopefully they appreciate me and they give me some money for washing their clothes for them. I mean, I'm not going to tell them that I also dragged them their clothes all the way down the block, but you know, they don't need to know that. You know, what reason would they have to know that? It doesn't benefit them. Certainly doesn't benefit me. Okay. I love how this guy is just like he just like keeps looking out for geese. Like he's just geese phobic. Okay, I don't have to walk all the way over there now. That's nice. Oh no. Please pick that newspaper back up. Thank you. His legs were just itching as usual from his giant spider bites from the Australian man spider. There's just a spider that's so big it's bigger than a human. Finally. Ah. You could see the relief on the goose's face. Just like, oh, that took forever because I was stupid about it. Help the woman dress up the bust and make someone break the fancy vase. Who is someone also? Oh. I wouldn't have thought of that. It's like, okay, oh, you stole from my neighbor. I better help her out. They're both trying to take that back. Okay, so you literally just dumped your stuff in that guy's yard. Oh, but you picked it up anyway. Okay. I gotta limit her options here. Are you still painting the vase? Probably not. Yeah. I know. That evil man, who I hate very much, broke your stupid vase. Did I say it was stupid? I'm sorry. Not stupid. Okay. I'm just gonna try to finish here. I He's just throwing stuff over the fence. Sit down. Sit down, maybe enjoy that paper for like the 50th time. Now he's thinking about soap. Thinking about soap. Sometimes you just gotta think about soap. But you know what? Yeah, I'm looking up some of these answers just because I'm very tired. I love how slippery the soap is. Okay, she's doing it. Oh, do I have to do the hat too? Yeah, there's 3 things. He's got to scratch his spider bite. Okay. Da 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 da. Make someone prune the prize rose. When is she gonna start pruning? Oh yeah, that's what gets her to start pruning. And she goes for the prize rose, right? Now they've both ruined each other's lives. My job as a goose is done. Now how do I like... It looks like this is some kind of hole in the fence, but like how... Oh yeah, she's getting that to make her anti-goose sign. Because she hates me like everyone else in this game for some reason. That's a very quick... I'm trying to get out of your yard, lady. Anyway. Whoa. Well, that was intense. Oh, this is the other side of there. This is those stairs that I found. I haven't found the next area yet. I think I'll do that and then quit. Like, how long has this recording been going? 48 minutes? Whoops. I'm sorry. Probably have to split this somehow. Oh, I hear music. That's probably the next area. Yeah. Okay, so get into the pub, break the dartboard, get the toy boat, make the old man fall on his bum, be awarded a flower, steal a pint glass and drop it in the canal, set the table, knife, fork, plate, pepper, candle. Okay, yeah, this seems like a good place to stop, especially because I've been going for like 50 minutes. It's almost an hour. But yeah, once again, thanks, and see you next time.